Good morning, YouTube. It is Tuesday morning. So I have my truck back. Yay! It's running better. I didn't have any issues getting home. I did stop at Hobby Lobby. And the Fresh Market, pumpkin spice is back. Okay. Power School for Wyatt. So yay. So they smell good. A little tasty test. Definitely very spicy. Not spicy hot. Spicy as in spices are used. It's good. I don't know if it's worth the price. I don't know what I paid for it. I think $6.99 or something like that. I bought a couple of things for the kids. I bought Wyatt some gummy bears. The minis, they had the minis and then the regular size ones. And I bought Elijah the black licorice wheels. They got 2 bags total each kid, so they weren't that expensive. Wyatt's will last a little bit longer than Elijah's. I could get him the entire container of the wheels, the licorice wheels, and it'd still be gone fairly quickly before Wyatt's done with his. So I keep dropping this. But I like to get them something small when I can. Whether it's like food or, something, whatever they like. I had originally planned on getting into my closet today, but I think, depending on how long my ENT appointment lasts tomorrow, it's at 9:30. It's like across the street from Walmart. So it's not very far away from me, but I'm still gonna leave at 9 o'clock and get there early. Hopefully get in early before my 9:30 appointment. I don't know if I still have that cyst here in my face. But we'll see. So I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna charge my phone. Uploaded a couple of videos today to both my channels. Well, 2 of the 3 channels. Well, technically they are all my channels because the kids are under 16 or under 18. So yesterday, I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday, but I was looking under my bed for the fabric. Oh, I did. But in the previous video, I couldn't find it under there. I don't know if it's in a box. I don't know if it's in a bag. But Wyatt did find 2 monster trucks and a flashlight. He wanted the flashlight, so I just let him have it. I mean, whatever. It's a flashlight. The flashlight is probably as old as him, if not older than him. I bought a multi-pack for, because Elijah kept either breaking it or losing it. So, whatever. Just let him have it. I wasn't using it. I didn't realize I still had the monster trucks underneath my bed. But, if I get home at a decent time tomorrow, I will get in my closet. It's just going to be easier to do it while the kids are at school. I just want to get the fabric washed, ironed. Now that I have my truck, I could, either on my way to get Elijah or on my way home from dropping Elijah off at school. Well, the kids off at school. And on my way to the high school. I'll pick up the ironing board to make it easier to iron everything. So to make it easier to sew. I don't know if this fabric has already been washed. So, but anyways, I'm going to chill. I'm going to play on my tablet. I'm going to charge my phone and enjoy the quiet. I am back in my truck, y'all. Yay. Before I put all the things back in here, like my coolers, cold saver bag thingies, I am going to get the vacuum out, the shop vac and vacuum. So I decided to just chill in my bed for a little while. So I played some couple of games on my tablet, but we got about 7 minutes until Wyatt is done. I am probably going to be at the end of the 3rd group to the beginning of the 4th group. So I told the kids that I was picking up the truck this morning. I got gas in the car, which it took less than 5 gallons. Like, we really didn't go anywhere in the time that we had the car, and since it is smaller, it does get better gas mileage than the truck does. So at some point this week I will have to fill the truck up with gas again, but it is nice having my truck back. So, and I am also gonna like clean the center console. Stuff's been spilled on it, and so I'll get the dust out and just clean it up a little bit, vacuum it, and vacuum off like the back seat, because you know it needs it. What I would like to do is go and get, on the next hot day when it's not gonna rain, is get the carpet cleaner, because we have one of those little ones, little spot cleaner thingies, and on a day where we don't have to go anywhere, where it's nice, sunny and hot, roll down the windows, clean all 4 of the seats. So because they be looking dirty, especially the back seat. I don't know. I think in one of the trucks that I have had, I know I've cleaned the back seat. So just not really much of anything going on today. So but anyways, I paid the rent for the house, and she's like, do you have a dog? I'm like, no. And she's like, a pit bull looking thing? I was like, no. Because technically we don't. But she's like, we've had several complaints about a dog barking. This is the lady at the leasing company, and I was like, whenever she said a pit bull looking thing, I was like, oh, the neighbors couple houses up, they have 2 dogs and they're constantly barking. And I've had to call animal control on them because they were in our yard and wouldn't leave. But it's been a while since they have been in our yard that I have noticed. So, and I haven't heard them barking recently. So I don't know if they still have the dogs or what, or when these complaints were made, but whatever. Yeah. Anyways, there is no dog at our house right now. Anyways, really nothing new going on besides my ENT appointment tomorrow. I had to download an app to check in online. I was like, why can we just not use the internet? So if I don't have to make any other appointments, then I'm going to delete the app, or at least get it downloaded on my tablet. So I had to create an account for this, like, all right, y'all. Google featured photos has some of the prettiest photos ever. There's a galaxy one over there. I want to get on Google featured photos. That is so pretty. I love outer space and underwater. The ocean. Well, not just oceans, but, you know, life underwater. But anyways, multitasking, I guess. I am emailing a friend of mine and then texting two other friends. While at the fresh market, if you saw my haul, I bought some, butter, black truffle butter, and I put it on, I used it to pan fry my salmon, and it tasted so good. So if you ever come across black truffle butter, totally get it. So the kind that I got, I think, is a whipped butter. It looks like a whipped butter. So I will be using it again. I wonder how it would taste in rice. I have some rice cooked. But anyways, I might use some in rice whenever I have lunch or dinner tomorrow, depending on what I decide to eat. So, it is currently raining again. For at least the second time today. I'm not complaining about the rain because the garden does so much better with the rain. It just makes it hard to do anything outside. Elijah wanted to go fishing tonight now that we have the truck back. Like after I had dinner. But it would have started to rain by the time we got there. So, we ended up not going, obviously. Lindsay just texted me. As of right now, no. But I will text her right back. No, I don't have any for that time period. I'm gonna text Lindsay, before I edit this, video real quick. But anyways, But yeah, it's raining. It's, oh, I forgot to give away his meds. It's 7:15, so I chilled when I came home from the appointment. I chilled for a little while instead of making dinner. I wasn't quite ready to make dinner. I got some pretzels, some pumpkin spice pretzels. I like pumpkin spice and pumpkins and fall stuff. I'm not overly obsessed with it. So I do like it. It's probably one of my favorites, my many favorites, I should say. um, but it should be in full swing in less than a month. I'm a fall baby, okay? Anyways, I am going to go because this video is getting relatively long. But I'm going to attempt to look for my fabric tomorrow. I didn't feel like 2 hours was enough to get everything out, look through stuff, and put everything away before having to go get the kids. I don't know how long the ENT appointment is going to take. But after I get all of the fabric washed and dried, I am going to stop in at the storage unit and get the ironing board to make it easier to iron everything. So before I sew everything together. But I am going to end this vlog. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.